Taking inspiration from a Hollywood classic, Chinese mainland haute couture designer Alex Wang brings his own brand of glamour to this year's Hong Kong Fashion Extravaganza.
The inspiration came from the old movie A Streetcar Named Desire, starring Marlon Brando and Vivian Lee. Those actors inspired me to create this collection. I wanted to incorporate more edgy and trendy elements into this collection. That's why we call it Revive Reform, because it conveys a message of change and subversion.
Wang's 2011 Spring-Summer collection features his first-ever line of menswear.
Marlon Brando, in particular, somehow marked the beginning of an era dominated by idols. His looks broke the traditional image of handsome as pure masculinity, and instead opened the door for intriguing and delicate aspects to be appreciated.
Some have labeled Wang's style as romantic, but the designer stresses that his women's line is not completely feminine.
I really want to inject a gender-blind element into feminine characteristics. It's not purely romantic. There is also a bit of toughness in it. So my women's collection is a blend of softness and strength. That's the message I want to convey.
While his work has been featured in international fashion spreads and worn by some of China's biggest stars, Wang's debut at the Fashion Extravaganza will mark his first foray on the international stage.
Overall, I think Hong Kong's market is much more mature and stable than that found on the Chinese mainland. Though Hong Kong is not very big geographically, it does have huge demand. I try to keep my options open about overseas markets, so I have no definite timeline. But if there is an opportunity to cooperate with someone, I don't see why we cannot enter the markets overseas.